it's not personal. It's not a personal attack, and so you have to find a way to lift yourself back up and keep going, keep going, keep going. But I know it's hard. It's really hard. That's why there's macaroni and cheese.
Reason number 1016 why I love you. My favorite food. So that's really, really interesting, that healthy separation. And
yeah, you have to. And I always tell people, because those people that all they talk about is show business and their jobs, or and they don't actually listen to anybody else what they're saying. It's just really important to have a life and have good friends, and realizing that your job is not who you are. The role you get is not who you are. People that get leads are no better than people in their ensemble. It's all the same stuff. It's just not. It's not who you are. So be you apart from that. It's just what you do.
Yeah. What are some things you do, say on a daily basis or weekly basis, where you do take that time for you, self-care, retreat? How do you rejuvenate?
Well, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I go to the conventions, I'm massive. I had stormtroopers at my wedding. Because I luckily married another Star Wars geek. And it was finding stuff like that, other hobbies. And I still continue to, you guys, I'm so excited. I was an ice skater as a kid before I ever did theater, and then I had to choose, because it was getting to the point where I would either go off and try and be in the Olympics, or I could do musical theater, and I chose theater. But I still once in a while ice skate, and I love figure skating. I love watching all the competitions. And so for Christmas, I was telling my husband that I really needed to find another thing, apart from SHOWBIZ, and he bought me new skates and signed me up for lessons. So I'm going to start skating again. I was so documented, because you guys, me falling on my butt will be amazing on the Instagram. But what's cool about it is I will fall, and it's such a great, I think it's such a great, analogy of I'm not good at this, and I'm gonna fall, but I'm gonna get back up, and I'm gonna keep trying to do it, which is why I think it's the perfect thing to do. Because I like trying things that I'm terrible at. I'm terrible at most things, and I like trying to, learn something new, and that really helps me rejuvenate, because then my focus is not anywhere near, because even I love to write, but even that's part of this kind of career, so I'm excited to do another thing that's totally different.
Yeah.
And Star Wars again.
That's great.
And we're always at Disney. I love Disney. Always. And you guys, it makes my day that anybody knows who I am at all. And when I go to Disney World or Disneyland and somebody comes up to me, or Star Wars conventions, and someone's like, "Oh my God, Queen Leslie," I freak out, because somebody knows who I am. And so we went to the Very Merry Mickey Christmas party at Disney World just a couple weeks ago. And so of course we take all the pictures, and we're standing by this big ornament, and we just say hi. Literally, I'm standing in front of this giant ornament, and I hear, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's you." And I was like, "Who?" And I'm looking around for Mickey or somebody else. And it just made my day that it always makes my day when somebody comes up to me on the street, whatever. So it really means so much to me that you're even here, and it's still weird and unbelievable. That's all. But
just so you know, speaking, for myself, but I'm sure a lot of people in the room, it's reciprocal. I mean, it means so much to us, but you're just so real and down to earth, and yeah, I just,
I'm such a fan. I'm walking around here, you guys all see people, I'm like, "Oh, there she is." Oh. And I was telling somebody this morning, I love Donna Murphy. And she knows how obsessed I am with her. She came to one of my cabaret shows and I almost lost it, and then she sent me a Mother Gothel picture for my birthday. But she knows how obsessed I am. And I have now met her several times, and every time still I'm like, "Hello, Miss Murphy." And she's like, "Leslie." And I freak out. And there's people that I just see walking around here where I'm like, or if I'm on a panel with them, I'm like, I'm just not worthy. So I love this. I'm a huge fan. So it makes my day when anybody comes up to me. Never think you're bothering me. I've picked up poop and someone has been like, oh my God, it's good. I'm like, hey!
She also has a dog. I just
Oh, do my dog gets recognized way more than me because I'm a debacle, like walking him, and I really like have a hat and crusty eyes, and I'm a debacle. And so people go, Stewie, and he's like, and I don't think they go like, oh God, what am I, oh God, I pull my hat down, but I love it.
So great. So our last question for Leslie before we share a little more about Retreat to Broadway and turn it over to Q&A. How would you...
I wish I could sing the song for you.
How would you define success, and how might you encourage others to define or redefine success?
To me, success is getting to do what you love. So, whether that's for a living or not, that's successful. And no matter what level that's on, like, I still think if I could make a living doing community theater and they paid me, I'd be like, I'm successful, I'm doing what I love. And that never goes away, and that's, I'm so grateful that I get to do this. It's also why, like, I think I've talked about this before, but I say yes to everything. Concerts, whatever I can do, I say yes, and there are some people in our business who think that's not a great idea. I don't get that. I don't understand why I wouldn't do a work of a new composer that it didn't pay me anything, but I'm helping them. And for so long, nobody asked me to do anything. So I was like, now I'm just gonna say yes to everything if I can do it. And it really helps, like, just say yes. You never know who you're gonna meet or what, just say yes. And trust, there have been times where I'm like, why did I say yes? But it always ends up like, I always end up on the other side of it going, I'm so glad I did that. But yeah, it just getting to do what you love is success to me.
That's great. Excellent. So a little bit about Retreat to Broadway. I didn't introduce myself, but you obviously don't need introduction, but my name is Reavey, and I serve as the founder and director. Thanks, Mom. And basically, we provide experiences of relaxation and renewal for any group or individual, family, school group, church group, corporate group, anyone that wants a unique experience of retreat and live theater. And it's been such a joy doing this, and it's awesome. Well, thanks, and it's awesome because of you. Leslie is our 11th Broadway speaker on our Speakers Bureau.
Wow.
Yes, lucky 11. And we do programs all over the country, DC, San Francisco, here in New York, Jersey, St. Louis. We custom design programs wherever people want them. And so excited to report, we've had 48 programs in 13 cities, 6 different states, and as of today, I think we hit over 2,000 people at our events. We were at 1860 this morning, and I think this is a good bunch of people. So anyway, this is obviously a unique experience, but we'll do afternoons of reflection, evening concerts with anyone on our bureau. We'll do a whole day retreat where we meet, do small group activities, some self-reflection, group reflection, bring in a Broadway actor to share their story, go see a show, go talk about the show. And it's all about how theater impacts us. We provide a space, that's right, provide a space and a framework to offer that opportunity for reflection, relaxation. And I like to call it like an act 3. After the show, it's, okay, how does this apply then to our life? How can theater continue to change my life and the world for better? Ooh, I said it, for lack of better words, but, for good. Anyway.
I have to interrupt you because I'm so tired from this red out, and I literally, it says take Leslie photo, and I thought it said take Leslie pinata. And now I'm obsessed with the Leslie pinata.
That's great. Well, funny enough. Yeah, anything can happen at BroadwayCon, right? So again, we have a great Speakers Bureau member. I grabbed the wrong pile of flyers, which are available on the back table.
That's very on brand for me.
Leslie is the top right. I drew a little stick figure up there with a crown, bedazzled.
Totally on brand, really.
So
I don't even think you spelled my name right. No, you did.
I did.
Oh, I'm so proud.
Yeah, I know it's called pinata. So really, it's a great group. We have Anthony Rapp, co-founder of BroadwayCon, Stephanie J. Block, Sebastian Arcellus, Lesli. Did I mention Lesli? 11. Yeah. So again, we have paperwork. We design programs at affordable rates for people. And I'm just curious, who here has been to a Retreat to Broadway event or program or panel last year? Yeah, handful of you all, so highly recommend it. One exciting thing we're doing before we get to the Q&A, we are doing an arts education initiative focused on rent. We are creating an arts education resource guide to pair with a live telecast, but it actually can be used anytime. Anytime you're doing a show with rent, or there's a lot of standalone activities. Coloring for Broadway partnered with us. There's a mindfulness activity. We have a lot of great submissions from a lot of great people. And for as little as $10, you can donate to our crowdfunding campaign that will help keep our programs affordable for people. It will help increase our financial scholarship fund. We've been able to give out 234 financial hardship scholarships to our programs. We never want financial inconvenience or hardship to deny anyone a Retreat to Broadway experience. And 25% of our campaign, we're making a commitment to donate to an underserved community performing arts program, and we chose Sprout U in Trenton, New Jersey. They're an amazing group. Yeah, and I saw a performance of The Lion King in their church basement this past August, and grade schoolers just acting their hearts out, and it was amazing, and just all hands-on curriculum, arts-based education, just a great group, so we're excited to share more with them. And I don't know if you're familiar with Indiegogo or Kickstarter. We're on fundraising by Fractured Atlas, and we offer some rewards. We like to, do a little giveaways. And we still have, our campaign ends February 4th, so we're about halfway through, and we've raised $5,600 out of $10,000 so far, so we're almost there. Yeah. But we still have some Broadway-themed rewards left, including house seats and backstage tour to Wicked on Broadway. You might have heard of it. Backstage tour and house seats to Dear Evan Hansen. And also we have...
I want that too.
We have audition boot camp, Skype coachings by Kathy Beach from Wicked and Footloose. And also Marty Thomas, who gives haircuts here in New York, is giving away 2 haircuts. And I happened to go to him last week. So yeah. So if you're in New York, I highly recommend him. So yeah, and actually, another option, we have a couple people in the room who donated a resource guide to their whole school or drama department. We have that option as well. And it's great for teachers, drama directors, anyone, or just individuals who love Rent and theater, and we just want to provide something and really connect with the national audience and have these important conversations around cultural diversity, the performing arts, empathy, bullying, acceptance, sexuality, addiction. There's so much Rent has to offer to discuss. And we have one reward that was just added and actually is just being announced right now for our crowdfunding campaign. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's a famous line from Rent, wine and beer. Anyone remember that? So we're doing a wine and beer or coffee and tea package, if that's your preference too, or if you're underage. But we are having a 1-hour wine and beer package with Queen Lesli.
Literally, he said wine. I went, yeah.
So there's only one and only. It's you can access it on retreattobroadway.com. Everything I mentioned, our flyers. We also have information on that back corner table over in that direction. So yeah, I highly encourage you to check it out, and we'd be grateful for any contribution. No donation is too big or too small. And something that might interest you as well, we're doing a social media campaign, and we're inviting people to fill out what arts education means to them, a word or phrase, or what rent means to them. We already have photos from Stephanie J. Block, currently share, and we have Douglas Lyons and beautiful other Broadway people, and also audience. We want people of all walks of life to do this. So, and if you do this and post on social media and tag us, we're going to do a giveaway that we're just announcing today. If you'd like to help us spread the word about this, and we are going to give away, if Leslie doesn't mind autographing her sign after, that'll be one of our free giveaways.
So sorry.
We're gonna give away some chocolate. Yes, and yours. That's all yours. And also arts.
Those in the box.
Right. And also, we're going to give a free giveaway for our Arts Education Resource Guide as well. So if you post by the time rent airs, December 27th, we will pick some names. January, thank you.
Pinata.
I love it. So, and Leslie, thanks again for donating your time, really.
Oh my God,
we're
thanks.
so excited.
Actually, I'm obsessed with the idea of just watching people beat up a Leslie Pinata and you just in the corner like,
And this is how easy it is. Leslie, as we were talking, kindly filled out a piece of paper. So if you just hold it up. Okay.
Arts education is everything.
Arts education is everything. Amazing. This lighting is great. I'm going portrait mode too. Amazing. Thank you. That's how easy it is. And I'll post it for you. Say pinata. So, y'all, that's it. Those are all my announcements. And now to another favorite part of this is Q&A. So it's Retreat to Broadway tradition that we film the first Q&A for social media, the person asking the question and also Leslie's response. So we want to open it up to the audience. If someone has a question for Leslie. Yes, I'm going to go right here, but if you could hold on 1 second. Great. And we're live in 3. We're actually not live, it's recorded.
So you talked about being nervous, like before auditions and stuff like that. So I was wondering kind of how you work through that and
She asked how to get through nerves and anxiety before auditions. What really kind of helps me is I'm a gamer and I play but I always have to have something on my phone, a game, and I have to wear giant Beats headphones because I cannot listen to anybody else singing. I can't listen to what. You know when you audition for something and you hear like ha 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 for the person that's in there, and then you're in there and it's silent. I don't want to hear anybody's audition. So for me, I'm playing music because they'll get you, they'll tap you, or sometimes they have to hit me over the head to bring me in. But I have to not think about it. I have to be prepared before I get there. I know what it is. I don't need to look at my sides. I don't need to watch you mouthing your sides loudly. I just need to be in my own bubble, and that seems to really help me. Especially if I'm playing a game or listening to music, because then when they're like, you're up, I'm like, oh, ugh, and I'm in the middle of something, versus just sitting there and making myself crazy. So that really seems to help me. I mean, I don't, people are like, breathing, I breathe for life. Like, that doesn't help me freak out when I walk in. So that, at least for me, that's what seems to help. But I think try everything, you guys. Like, I mean, it used to get so bad where I just wouldn't, if I had to sing my own song, if I had to bring my own song, I just wouldn't go. Because I just didn't want to have to put myself out there like that. But yeah, it just brings something else. Bring something else and close yourself off. But really, the headphones thing changed my life. I didn't have to hear somebody hitting notes that I was nervous about. You know, like I just needed to not have a reaction. And people are cool. If you walk in and you're like, I can't, you know, they don't care. People don't care.
Excellent, thank you. That was great. So I think I got everyone in the room. If we'll post the video to Facebook and Instagram, and anything that you want to post from this workshop panel, hashtag Retreat to Broadway, hashtag Rule Your Kingdom, hashtag Pinata.
Hashtag Pinata.
So yeah, and also we do have Retreat to Broadway ribbons. There's one there for you, Leslie. No pressure. I'm not a ribbon pusher, but we do have some on the table as well. So yes, you sir over there. Or you, I'm sorry, I can't see, but yep.
My dream roles?
Fanny Bryce!
I would love to play Fanny Bryce. And I got an awesome shirt, Matinee Fanny. When they announced, you guys, I love Gaga. I love Lady Gaga so much. And so when they announced that they were maybe thinking about her doing Funny Girl, I was like, in, but I want to be the Matinee Fanny. So I got a beautiful shirt that says Matinee Fanny. Fanny Bryce for sure. I really want to do Evita, really badly. I've been really lucky in regional theater to get to do a lot of my dream roles. Kate and Kiss Me Kate, I've done a few times. I'll done them in launch. I've done a bunch. But stuff that I haven't gotten to do. I'd love to do Winifred in Once Upon a Mattress. I think that would be super fun. I'm so shy. And that was like my audition song as a teen. One of them, duh, of course it was. But yeah, those are like the big ones. But and the bad thing about regional theater is it's so short. The runs are so, I wanted to play Adelaide and Guys and Dolls forever, and finally got to do it last year. I wish that they were longer, or I wish that I could do it in a Broadway run. So yeah, the dumb blondes, Audrey, Adelaide, I love.
Lady of the Lake.
Oh, that was one of my favorites. I did Lady of the Lake, but it was like a 2-week run, and I love that. So yeah, the big ones.
Excellent. We'll do this section over. Yes, you?
Hi. Do you still bedazzle things with googly eyes?
I thought it was just bedazzled, and I was like, yeah, I put, still, you guys, if you don't know this about me, I have this thing with googly eyes, and I have my entire life. It cracks me up, and no one else will laugh at this, but I